What's good, guys? What is up? Go ahead and turn this down. Probably get my mic over here too so you guys can hear me. Oh boy. What's good, guys? Long time no see. I got a few hours here to stream, so I thought I would bring you guys a stream today. Should have got some water and stuff. Should have got some water, but it is what it is. It's been a while since I've had this running, so we're gonna see if we can type test, see if it'll pop up here. Bam, awesome. Awesome possum, it works. Sweetness. Everyone hear me okay? Loud and clear. Hopefully everyone can hear me safely. All right. Dang, we are back at it again. We are gonna try. Oh man. So guys, I got some interesting Infernoble theory for you guys. I've had plenty of time to be thinking on it. I actually kind of got something. Ain't gonna lie. How you doing, Zinju? How you doing? Hopefully doing good. Get this out of the way here. Yeah, man, yeah. So I have like a theory, and it's like almost there. Like the theory's almost there. It's any two warriors gets you to Baron and a Gamma Seal with like 5 negates. And I was so against this at first because it felt like so unnatural. I like you play, Matt. The goo is literally the Makanko stuff, really. And nothing's really changed. We're still playing like the pendulum stuff because like what the body advantage that like that gives you. I'm sure you could play something probably else, but like I like to try and keep it pure. Game is in the name. Game is in the name. Bro, I hope you're right, brother. I hope you are right. Everyone's like, I think we've already talked about this. People are like, there's not even any like main protagonists that played Infernobles, and everyone like forgets like the main guy in Sevens like summoned Gearfried and Renat and everything, so they seem to forget. But anyway, I'll run through it because I'll probably go through it a bunch of times tonight. And gotta apologize to you guys right now. I have the shadow right here because my whole entire duel set up. It's annoying, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be for now, sadly, until I can figure out a better thing. So we'll just run it through with 2 warriors, and I'll show you guys, like, I would love to consistently end on Charles. You'd like using Baron and Infernobles? I would prefer to end on Charles just because that's how I am as a person, but that's just how I am. But I understand, like, you can't always get what you want. So I'll run through real quick to show you guys kind of the line, and then like there's like so much extra deck space because I'm still working on the extra deck that like it is. How are you doing? I know I had a lot going on. I'm alive. I am alive, still kicking. We're back at it though. We're back at it. But anyway, I'll quickly run through this to show you guys. The whole shebang here. So, you normal summon connector. Or just, it doesn't even matter. You just get 2 warriors, right? 2 warriors come out. You link here for Isolde. See if I can fix the light a little bit to get off of that, so there's not so much glare. Better, but more shadow on me, I guess. It'll be what it'll be, right? I guess maybe I can turn on light, right? Will that help? Yeah, that kind of does help. Not really. Not really, but it'll do. It'll do until we get everything figured out. So you go Isolde. Isolde effect will add us the... Where's it at? We add the one Ignite that we always just want to add, Crusader, right? Low scale. We use the effect, we send cost. So it's kind of important what you send here. I still like Middle Silver Armor because, like, you still can send, it's still a crazy card, but you got to send Middle Silver because it's not guaranteed to get to Roland. So, like, you got to send it so if in case you make Charles, or you have the hand to make Charles, you can get to it. You got to send Makonko here, the Water, Albuquerque, or whatever it's called here. And you got to send one other one. I don't recommend sending Durandal, just simply because, like, you might have a... There is a potential power tool line that you can do that can get you to 3 Durandal, right? So let's see here. We'll go about right here. Right there. There we go. So you send the 4, right? You summon out Ignis Heat, our boy Ignis here. I don't think it's Ignis Heat, actually. I think that's the Draco Slayer. Ignis Phoenix. So you summon out Ignis Phoenix, and then you go ahead and you go here for Beyond the Pendulum. We end up paying our 12, because pay 12 is good. And we grab ourselves the other Ignis Heat. This is why I feel like you have to play 3, or play 2 at the minimum. So there we go. We'll go ahead and use the Phoenix Blade, banish the 2 warriors we started with to grab the Phoenix Blade. You then scale, and scale, or maybe that scale should be down here. Then you pendulum summon out here. You get your abilities now, you get your effects back, so it doesn't matter. So we go Ignite Crusader effect to destroy itself and the Ignis to add us Renaud. Then Draco Phoenix will trigger, summoning out another Draco Slayer, and it's treated as a tuner, which sometimes I wish you had the option to do that, but it is what it is. So you sub it out here, and then on summon, you pitch to add any field spell. So again, I've seen a lot of people doing it, and I thought it was kind of janky at first, but you add Waterfront. Searchable Waterfront, right? Which is kind of crazy, but we can do this. We'll go ahead and activate the Waterfront over here. We'll go ahead and activate it actually up here so you guys can see it. And then we special summon out Renaud because we control the Ignis. We add back the Makonko Water, Albuquerque here. Arab Esque, however you pronounce this card. It is what it is. You activate this. You bounce back the Ignis Phoenix, and you summon out the Hira, or Hare, excuse me. And then you summon her out. Then her effect will trigger, grabbing us the other Makonko Fire Dance. So we get the Fire Dance. So this is our hand right here. Then, gotta remember, because this is where stuff can kind of go a little funky here. I believe we go ahead and we go ahead and synchro summon here. This falls off down here into Power Tool. We get 2 counters on the Waterfront right here. There we go. 2 counters we get, right? Power Tool effect, we reveal 3. So we reveal just 3 Durandal. Durandal effect to go ahead and grab us the Oliver. Right, so here's our hand, right here. We fire off Fire Dance. Fire Dance lets us bring back out the Hare, whatever you pronounce it, and then her and our boy Infernoble Knight Renaud become Cupid Pitch. This will go up to 5. Now, since if you guys know what Q-Pitch does, we can reduce or increase its level by the level of the tuner that we used. So we actually, level 1 tuner, we can make it a level 5 or level 3. So we go ahead and use the effect to decrease its level by 1, making it a 3. So 3 and 7 is 10. So we go ahead and make Baron de Fleur. Then we'll put Baron here actually. Cupid Pitch effect, we add Cache Cat. Now we go ahead and use the Cache Cat, target the Baron, reduce its level, and then if you want to, if you have the Warriors in the grave, which we do, if you want to keep the Draco Slayer for a follow-up, you banish 2 more over here to go ahead and grab ourselves Divine Sword, Phoenix Blade. Then you go and activate Oliver, pitching this to summon itself. And then like right here, you think you can go like tons more routes. And you can. I truly, like, this is just like so experimental. I just don't know or have the knowledge to know where to go. You can go into like Martial Metal March. Like it's just, you're kind of running out of gas here. But we go ahead and use Waterfront's effect to go ahead and grab the Giant Sea Turtle. And then you turn Beyond the Pendulum, Cache Cat, and Infernoble Knight Oliver into Skulldred. We then go ahead and use Skulldred's effect to go here. And then this is the end board. So I would much rather find a more consistent way to end on Charles, just because I prefer Charles. It feels more like an Infernoble deck if you end on Charles. But I also believe like you can use Oliver here to equip to the... you can target one warrior monster, so you can use Oliver equipped to Floor 2 to prevent it from like getting hit with a Imperm Frame 1, if you want to. But this is what we get to, and this is what 2 warriors get us. Now I know if you throw in like a 3rd extender, you can get to like a Charles to be able to go into a Charles, which will allow you to have a pop and then stuff like that. But it truly depends like on the matchup, right? But anyway, we have Searchable Waterfront, which is kind of crazy. So technically we have like almost, if you guys remember back from the Gamacil days, 2 Omni Negates here, technically 3, 4 if you count, if you let them get a card on field, if you use right here. So like you have like more interruptions here than anything else. And then like if you actually really, if you can get to Charles with a Roland, you can use Roland's effect to pop. I think you can hold the normal, you can go further. I believe so. Like if you of course if you open like Red Layer Flint Lady and you hold the normal, you can really go further. But like if you open with the 2 warriors, like Connector plus Dolphin, like you'd want to go this route so you can pick a hand trap out. Me and my buddy, we did a lot of testing earlier, and you can consistently, you can hands down consistently get to like here. It's just whatever you're backing it up by is truly dependent so far. Like I'm sure there's more linear, like this is the closest thing to a 1-card combo I can find that can get you to like something like this. So one connector or 2 warriors gets you to 3 disruptions, which is insane when you think of card economy. Especially since Gamacil, when your opponent plays the game, it gives like you get like a false sense of security with the Gamacil thing, because it's like, oh, you only have 2 negates. Well, if I let you resolve something, I actually have like 3 negates, and then like if I just start letting you like resolve other things, and I know what, so like this is the setup. I would prefer this to be Charles, and I don't know where through the combo I could pivot into Charles, because yeah, the Baron negate is nice, but I'm also, I would like if I ended on Charles with a Metal Silver and Oliver, or a Metal Silver, Oliver, and OG are equipped, I'd be content with that, because the blanket protection Charles is going to give for everything kind of like limits what can interact with the Kaiju, and the Kaiju, like Gamacil can just hold the line itself, can hold the fort down, and then during the end phase, Charles equips, pops, and then so far and so forth. That collector right down, I kind of want to pick up playset just for the heck of it. I actually was thinking of that today. I was like, I should pick up my collector rare Isolde and collect up my collector rare Renaud. Cool, caught the live stream. Glad you can make it, Lord Solar Prime. I'm glad everyone could be back after such a long hiatus. But yeah, this is what the 2 warriors get you. And I planned the stream. I think I'm gonna run this like 100 times if I have to, and then we can all like band together and figure out how, or if there is a way, like what cards we could use to get to where we need to go. Because I would prefer this to be Charles again, but Baron's all right. Like if this is what the deck can do with 1 card, I think it's not too crazy. But anyway, we actually can kind of run it back to a certain point, I believe, to where I think like the combo can change, right? I think the combo can change. The combo can change at this point right here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. The combo can change. This is like where like this is where like the depth of it kind of comes kind of crazy here. This goes there. This is back in your hand. Yeah, there we go. This isn't here. This is banished, and this isn't here yet either because a Durandal needs to be up there too. Okay. Be good. I love Charles. Bro, me too. I wish like they would give us some like really good support to make the deck more pure. The closest, this is the, like playing like the Makonko stuff, like this is like kind of as pure as I can get it because like equip spells, right? Our counter is harder to generate with all the banishing going on this format. Not really, but just because like, so like there's still like, I guess Kashtira would be a prime example. That's what we're going for, right? Kashtira doesn't link at all, period. So like against the Kashtira matchup going first, like I actually don't think Kashtira is going to be able to win. Because like you just remove like Unicorn or like Rise Heart and you can just kind of stop stuff. But like Kashtira would be a rough matchup probably, simply because like they don't. I mean, then again, frame 1 D-Shifter will still end this deck's night. I was not the best lately in my senior year of high school, so it's good to have your stream back. Thank you, Zeta, my man. Glad to be back. I feel you on that mental stuff, man. It has been rough. It has really been rough for myself, so. But anyway, we don't have any counters on this yet, so technically this goes back. So this is kind of where everything can kind of pivot and change. This is a tuner, this is a tuner, this is not. You can use this to bounce back this, right? And then you can summon out that, and then you can go like around here. You can go, like, I wish this wasn't a tuner because this right here would be Charles. This right here would literally be Charles, and it'd be really crazy. But it's not. That's sadly not how, that's not how this works, and yeah. But anyway, this is where everything can kind of shift and go with everything. This is, we get to this point here. So there's two things we need to do, right? We have to, we really got to make, we got to put up something to back up Gamma Seal, and we got to make sure we have at least 2 more bodies to make it beyond Pendulum, and these 2 bodies to get Skull Dread to special summon the Gamma Seal from our hand. So this is where we actually are. I thought about even, like, technically we could play, like, I thought about Ancient Fairy Dragon, in a way, in some extent, because we can go here, summon out, oh boy, all this. There we go. Summon this out, right? Bouncing back the Draco Slayer, grabbing this. And then we can use these to make Ancient Fairy. Ancient Fairy can then just special summon Ignis from the hand. And then we got that. But again, what's the direction we're going? Because Ancient Fairy isn't a tuner, so this is where we technically are right here. This is where we're at. And I don't know what the correct route to go. Like, there's gotta be something. With the amount of cards we get, so we get technically Hera twice. We get to Synchro into, like, Cupid Pitch. We can Synchro into, like, Power Tool. It's just, I feel like we're hitting a ceiling, but the ceiling is just kind of like an obstacle. So it's just gotta figure out, and the extra deck space is not that tight. Honestly, outside of Isolde, Cupid, Power Tool, Skull Dread, Baron, the other Isolde, Charles, and Roland are the only things in the extra deck that I've come to use. There was one game where Herald came up because you can like easily turn Hera and Radon into Herald, and that's pretty crazy. I play an Infernoble list that can still set up a pretty good board without the Draco Slayer engine. I've been wondering if the new Estelle Dragon would have a place in Nobles, but I don't have the play brain to figure it out. What's the supporting engine then, Zeta? Because like, I'm very curious then. Because I have yet to find an engine that puts bodies out like this Pendulum engine does, in a way. I mean, like here, bounce back this, here, bounce, I mean, like, I don't know. I do not know. I don't know. I left my phone somewhere, chat. All right, well, I'm gonna go get my phone real quick. You guys think on this. Think of what we can do from this point moving forward. All right, did you guys figure it out? It was actually a scientific question. Yeah, same. Don't really like the pin engine, but don't know what else to play. I'd hate the pinned engine perfectly. Like, I would hate it, right? I would actually hate it if this was not a Fire Warrior. This being a Fire Warrior, I can live with. Squeak Knight and Sublimation, but more or less basic Infernoble, pre-Halk ban with some changes. Really depends on the other. Like, what do you... How do you, like, what's... So then if it's the, like, what's the bodies? Because, like, we all know Infernobles. As cool as they are, like, Auroradon gave us the bodies. Auroradon's gone, so, like, that Franco found that build where you do, like, the crazy loops to get Doppel into circulation, because Doppel starts giving you bodies with tokens. So now, like, if you step away, so far removed from this, I don't even think it's this version. And like that's the thing, right? Is like if I can't end on Charles consistently, if I can't end on Charles, I don't want it. Like Jon Snow not wanting to be king, I don't want it if I can't get to that. So again, I have, like, when we were testing, I was able to end on Charles quite a bit. It just sometimes takes a second or third card to get to that Charles. And sometimes I guess that it is what it is. I guess technically if you think about it, Charles does a little bit more than Baron. Well, that's from YouTube, Charles. Send it over, my man. Yeah, just send it over to me on Discord. We'll go check it out. But like right here, this is like the spot that we're in. If we go here, bounce back. I'll see it, like, see again, we reach an impassable thing. If we bounce this back and we summon out Hera, we're forced to go into Cupid Pitch. But I guess that's not bad, right? Cupid Pitch, 1 second, hold up. Let's try it. So bounce this back to hand, summon Hare, excuse me. Hare will add this, right? This and this. So all three of these go to the graveyard. Give me 3 counters on Waterfront. Making Cupid. Cupid can reduce or keep its level. So we go here. We'll use Cupid to increase its level by 1, and we'll go ahead and add Gamma Seal. So we get to grab Abyssal. So then we can actually go right here for Charles. Actually, and then, yeah, so like we can go right here for Charles. But this is a Charles without a negate. But again, like I said earlier, go right here for Charles, myself. Cupid adds the Cache Cat, wherever I thought I had it. Where'd it go? We add the Cache Cat right here. Then we can just go effective Cache, target here. We fire off the Fire Dance to bring back out Hare. And then here is those last bodies into Skull Dread. This will go up to 5. And then we can just go effect special. And then we can literally just go in face Charles effect, grab Metal Silver, and grab Oliver from the deck. And then we have like a soft lock here. It's like tokens with Doppel and looping it with double Shaman, reject Synchron. So Zed, that's the list that I'm very curious to see it, because my issue was that you had to play Black Garden, and yeah, like the list was consistent, but you did play a lot of like a lot of bricks. Like you really did. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like all the cards were like not bricks, but they were. If that makes sense. But I mean like through that same line, by bouncing back Majesty instead of the Ignis, we can get to Charles in this. And then during the end phase, we just gotta be very careful with what we send, right? So like if we knew this was the route we're going, we could have sent to Durandal instead of something else, right? So send it away whenever you get the chance, my man, because I will check it out here on stream. Oh, it might be right there. Nope, nothing yet. But man, where in the world is It should just take me right to it, but it's hard to find it. Oh, there we go. Done. Oh, sorry, not Appo, Charles and Savage. I still like Charles and Savage. I still think Charles and Savage is insane. As long as Charles has that pop, man, it's really hard to solve it. But, I mean, just what's the, how do you, I assume you make sprint ascend? Like, I would love to see it. Like, I really would. I think this Makonko stuff's actually quite crazy, too. It sucks that, like, the Makonko variant, like, when it first came out, was so dependent on Hulk, because, like, Hulk and Elf. Hulk summon Diviner, make Elf bring back Diviner, Diviner dump, add the Makonko ritual, or the Makonko ritual and start doing stuff that way. I think that was kind of crazy. Sorry, boys. Where do I send this? Send it to Discord. Or if you want to, you can send the link in here in the chat. Guys, I am actually kind of pumped for Menadome. I ordered a bunch of stuff for that. I actually got Generator coming too. I'm really excited for that Generator stuff. I got the Manadome stuff ready. I think that deck's gonna be what I want. Or I can join a table and show it to you. Live it too. Let's do it live. Just hop over to table 1 when you're ready. I'll wait for you to get there. But yeah, that's not too bad. Again, just 2 warriors. It'd be nice to get the Charles a pop though through this line. But just 2 warriors can get you to Baron or... Yeah, I guess that's interesting, right? I'm just hoping Gold Pride amounts to something. I think they will, man. I think they will. All right, we're going to head over here and check out my boy in table 1.
Hello.
Hello, my man. Hello.
What's up?
You know, living the dream.
Nice. Hold on.
Oh,
I'll just do my entire screen. Okay. Can you see it?
Yeah, hang on. Let me watch the stream real quick. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and get it for the stream themselves. All right, there we go.
Everything good?
Let me, maybe... There we go. Yeah, everything's good now.
Okay. So, it's just the same. You play Squeak Knight and Sublimation Knight because you need, like, something similar to Connector and, Oliver, which is the only bad thing. You need these 2 cards, or, like, these 2 to get your combo. But, like, you play enough cards to search this out anyway, so you're kind of, like, fine on that department.
Okay, so this is very similar to the first build I played, where it was like,
yeah,
it was very just reliant on.
Let me see if I have the replays.
For lack of better terms, Oliver or bust, kinda.
Yeah, but like I don't know.
Statistically,
yeah.
You play 3, 6, 9, 10. You play a third of your deck is an Oliver technically, or a fourth of your deck.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. But it's like, I don't know. I whenever I test this deck, I just don't ever have the issue with breaking. I thought about putting Prosperities in, but I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
Because like I found that the extra deck was kind of like necessary, but I can like try to walk you through. Like here's one of the hands where it's kind of like tricky, but you still play.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Walk it. Yeah. Show me real quick.
It's been a while since I did this. I gotta remember. You go special summon red. I think you can get away with just doing or not here. I kind of don't want to, but I think you can get it.
Like you could just normal it as well.
Oh, true. I could have normaled it. True. I wasn't thinking about that.
Right. You're good. You're good.
So yeah. Then of course, you know, I am playing Tatsunoko, correct? I am not. Okay, so I don't have to go for that necessarily. Since I have this, I guess I'll just go search for follow-up. I'll just go connector. And then here, it's literally just, you know, you do the Doppel Warrior, so you do Metal Silver and Phoenix. So you summon out Doppel, and then here's when it's like the what's it called? I forgot what it's called. Martial Metal Marcher. That's when you just start doing that again.
Yeah, start doing the lines with Martial Metal March and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I should have actually did that, but it's fine. It's fine. Cause I could have. It's fine. So assuming we don't always have that in hand, we can do the play without having that in hand always.
Yeah.
So.
You have 2 warriors for Phoenix Blade.
Yeah. Yeah. You just do this. Ooh. I gotta think. It's been a little minute. Oh, and what I am playing is Jet Synchron and Axel. Oh. You just make this using one of these and this. You just go dump the Jet Synchron. You would actually increase the level here.
Okay.
Have a free Power Tool Dragon. Then you would here you could actually go ahead and go. Here's the only thing is though, like if once you commit to not making Apo, you're kind of set on a synchro base only board, and this will just be here. But I mean it's fine. So now you could just go Banish 2 for the Phoenix Blade, which it could be any 2. I'm gonna do these 2. You just search that back out. You don't make Power Tool yet, although you could since you have this here, but you don't do it yet. Actually, I think you can. Wait, yeah, no, because you go Power Tool Reveal 3, you grab it back, you discard, summon that back, and it's 2. Yeah, I think you do it that way. You have enough warriors for it. But nah, we'll just do it this way. You do this. You would go. This is when you go double shaman, and this is where double shaman locks you into synchros, obviously.
Yeah. So you have to.
Yeah, you have to commit to the synchro board. But this is where, since you don't have links in the grave, you can't make this, which is why I kind of don't like it sometimes. Is because like if you don't make Apple earlier on, or you can't bring out Savage, but you can bring out cards like Arclight, which is why I play 2. And you go chain the effect. You go make the 2 tokens. Here, go. Let's see. You have that. I guess I also could have put Dragster in the deck, but it's fine. Where's it at? Power Tool. Boom. Power Tool. May or may not have messed that up there, but we'll see. You go DDR. Gotta get to Charles here. Yeah, I gotta go to Charles. My brain's not working. It's been so long since I played this deck, actually. Huh.
I can see you making Baron. Baron double Herald.
Yeah, Baron. Yeah, Baron is definitely possible. Yeah. My thinking was before I made the double shaman was that you could make Power Tool first and then make double shaman again, maybe. But I gotta think. Remember, I had replays saved. Wait, I might have them saved still. Where's the tuner? Make that, and then there's like, there should be I can't remember now, but like, slipping my mind now.
You can yeah. So I think DDR back the Doppel.
Yeah,
Doppel yeah.
Why? I can't believe I forgot this. How did I forget this?
Bro, it's not an easy deck by any means.
Because normally it would be the similar thing, but you would just bring back Jet to make Charles, and this would already be gone for something else. But I can't remember what you make with this. Can't remember. So I guess what you can go make Roland, right? Oh, you make Roland. You can also make Roland instead of Axel. I think that's what it was. But nah, for the sake of like just showing you can still end on Charles, I guess you just do this. You can obviously just see that you can make Charles in this deck, or you could also go for like more Power Tool, but I don't think you need to do that at this point. Yeah, and then yeah, I messed that up though, definitely.
But I mean,
here, I want
to
to see if I can find my old replays.
decent showcase regardless.
Wait. Oh wait, is this it? This is it. You see this?
Yep, I do. Yeah.
Okay. It'll be better because this is when I was testing it out. I will say it is kind of hand reliant though. It is very hand reliant sometimes.
It
Oh, this
just,
is the
it,
apple.
it just seems like you just have you're hell bent on just Oliver, like we said, Oliver or bust kind of, which it's not an awful thing, right?
Yeah, I didn't. I kind of am the same. Like I want to end on like the doppel. Yeah, doppel is like kind of you need doppel. I don't like that word as much because I prefer to end on Charles. But here's a really good hand. This is like the combo here. I guess what I meant by doppel was just like you kind of use it more than one time. So kind of what my thinking was.
Yeah, and then
I think this is the one. Oh wait, it's apple again. Oh yeah, it's apple with that. That one. Where's that one where you could? It's in here. So it is. But at the time, I was experimenting with other ways to make boards because I knew, like, after how many band that the deck definitely got hit kind of hard. So it was like I needed other types of boards to make. So I was kind of experimenting, which is why I have so many apple boards.
and I guess like a cool thing this deck does is it.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, I guess. I swear I had a replay where there was like double Arclight and Charles. I can't find it though. It's kind of sus. I sus that I can't find that now. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Man, I just don't know.
Yeah, I will say that's honestly why I don't play the deck all this because it's like you need to have Charles and a way to get to Izol without having too much like extender. But
Yeah. So that's where I think like.
yeah.
So that's why like
that's like the downfall of the deck. Like
Franco
that's
was
the
like
downfall.
onto something when he said that when he was doing like the pendulum route, because essentially that means we're only relying on seeing 2 warriors, which is basic combo, and 2 warriors to get us to so much, which sucks because like I would rather play as pure as fire warriors I could, but
yeah,
we gotta take what we can. So like beyond grabs you, it's like all self-contained, you know, doesn't need any sort of like anything outlying, just helps.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could never really wrap my head around the Draco Slayer engine in the deck, but I can definitely.
It's kind of more simplistic, man. It's kind of like, for lack of better terms, I don't know if you played during like World Chalice format or a long time ago. Just get to get to Waterfront and like Waterfront can win you. Waterfront alone, which sucks, but you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I definitely want to work on the build more though to try to make it better because there are like times where I can like set up pretty good boards with the deck. I just can't.
Well, I mean, like you've already turned me onto a cell synchron and stuff like that. So like maybe it's something like
I noticed a lot of people weren't playing this engine, which is why I was like, it's pretty good because it's a free dump off jet synchron.
Yeah,
you don't have to hawk it out, and then
it allows you to
because
become a level 6, right?
Yeah, which makes it into Power Tool Dragon easier.
Yeah, or potentially 6. And if you like, I'm just thinking for like the current list I have, like with the Makonko stuff, Hare is a level 3, so it's like 6 and 3 is 9.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, dang, my man. Well, thank you for showing me.
Yeah. I don't know if you know about this card either. Bradamante.
Yeah,
I can't wait for them to bring that card.
I think it could have been better, but I will take what we can get, right?
Yeah, we would take a Infernoble. I think they just don't like the deck, man.
I feel ya.
Yeah.
I feel ya. But take it easy, my man. Thank you so much for showing.
I got you.
All right, have a good night. See you in stream. All right. So dang, yeah. So like technically, if you play a cell synchron, there's like routes we can go a cell dump jet, and that would increase the bricks in the deck. Sadly, if we play the jet can be pitched off of certain things, because you never want to see this, because like right now we're rocking everything's a fire warrior, so like you never want to see these 3 cards right here. Didn't want to see these 3 cards. So like, we're adding a 4th one, right? So technically 4 bricks and like a 30-some card deck and a 40 card deck. Like, that's some sort of math. Let's just run a quick hand real quick and see what we can do. Lyle Nice just played Generators this past weekend. Bro, that new Generator support is literally gas. Like, Leviathan is a redonkulous card. Insane card. Okay. So 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 3, 4. Always gonna see one of them. So this hand's actually quite crazy. So like we can special red layer, normal dolphin. We technically can pitch here because we're gonna play like we're realistic. Pitch here, look at the hand, see an ash, snipe the ash. Go here into Isolde. Isolde effect to add. Vala, yeah, she is quite literally the definition of a crazy card that didn't need to be that I'm glad was made. Go here, effect. We're gonna send. We're gonna send Living Fossil, Phoenix Blade, Metal Silver, and the Makonko Water. Send 4. We know they don't got Ash because we ripped it out of their hand. I was gonna try out the Draco Slayer build. If Ignis Phoenix didn't look so cool, man, I don't know if I would. It kind of gives the deck the feeling like it had, like the closest thing you can find without playing so many bricks or being reliant on opening Oliver in the sense. Because like if you even check like right now, like I just need 2 warriors to do this, right? So like it just makes the combo a little bit more self-contained. Pay 12. Add this here. Before I forget and continue on, we'll go ahead and we'll banish 1, 2, add back Divine Sword. And then we'll go ahead and scale here, pendulum out the 1 Draco Slayer. And then we go Crusader effect, destroy itself. Now see, this is where like you kind of get into like weird, like you can grab Gearfried, but like do you grab another extender? Like it's what you do, right? Like, do you just grab this right here and then summon out this effect of her to pitch to grab Waterfront, activate the Waterfront, special Renaud will grab back Makonko here, and then remember if we bounce this back, we can summon out Hare. And Hare will add us the Fire Dance. Then, see like here, again, small little dice into, so technically we go like a cell to dump. Technically, I'm thinking out loud. No, we couldn't do that yet. Go here, effect a pitch. So we go ahead and synchro here for a 5, or a 9, excuse me. We'll go ahead and grab the Cache Cat. I think we might be able to, maybe not. Maybe not. Cache target, special, right? Then we can just banish to add this back. Here, pitch here. But we still have the Fire Dance, so like we're still good. Technically we could Fire Dance and like do a Skull Dread draw, technically, right? We could actually Skull Dread her hand here, which I don't think is correct. Mundo. Because we go Fire Dance, Link 4, or Link 4, draw, put back like Yamasil in this, and then... Which I don't think is correct. I think maybe like this is where we go into the Martial Metal Marcher. Metal Marcher effect. We can bring back out Oliver. Go He-Ra into... Already messing up. This is just trying to experiment, because like we gotta go here, and like we can literally make a 7. Make a 7 for Power Tool. The Power Tool effect. We grab here. But like, no, see, like we're already, yeah, like right here, we've already kind of, we've beat ourselves technically. We go here, grab Flint. Right, that's our choice is Flint. Yep, we're gonna choose to grab Flint. And then see, like right here, we could special here. Yeah, there's no point really. Honestly, there's no point in going further past what we just did. Technically, dang, it'd be nice. Yeah, see, like this is where like the deck kind of just, we get to this point here, and it's not okay. Because like technically we could either make Herald or we could make Baron. But I don't think that's the correct thing to do, personally. Just reading the Draco Slayer, maybe I thought it had like a cool effect or something. It doesn't. Well, it does if you're a Draco Slayer player, right? But, So then like right here, like really, like we used almost our entire hand and we couldn't get to anything. We didn't have the correct levels to make the Roland, to make Charles better. So I mean, now do we just... That just sucks. That just honestly sucks. I mean, technically we can go here for 4, right? Make her Skull Dread. Effect. Can you even play Infernoble Knights at the moment with Nibiru in the format? Nibiru is... I've never been scared of Nibiru, my man. The deck just... The deck already has like so many different routes to make an anti-Nibiru line. Nibiru is just not even on my radar. But then see, like we draw 4, right? 2, 3, 4. It's like, again, like this, you would, yeah. Gamasil's touching down no matter what. So like you're still ending with Gamasil, but it's like trying to figure out the in-between. I love the mat. It's bad, probably more so because of, not because of Nibiru. That's for sure. It's bad because it's, because there's like no definite way to do what the deck needs to be done that the deck had to be done. If that makes sense. Like the deck really needed, something to put bodies up. Trying to think, maybe there is a way to do what I'm trying to do here. Maybe there is. Because let's say I play... Okay, let's say that we play Doppel and Black Garden instead of... because you have to use Skull Dread to summon Gamasil out, and Gamasil is just an infinitely better... infinitely better than Apollosa because it negates everything. And it's not once per turn, not once per chain. card's quite nuts. But like, let's say here, right here, right? Like if we use this route here, like I'm not trying to play like all the hand loop stuff. I just want a bare simple combo is really what I want. But technically, if you search this, add this, and then you can go boom. You can link one of your cards into Sprint. Prohibition declaring nib. If you're that scared nib, yeah, you can. I mean, like that would. Let's just try it, right? All right, chat. We're gonna try it. We are going to try it. Because we already know the deck can, like, bare minimum poop out Gamecill, which if you guys have not read Really Insane with Waterfront. Okay. All right, again, we'll just rock 2 warriors. I'm gonna grab my book, so like if I need stuff, we got it, right? Apologize, chat. First stream back, so like, bear with me, right? Bear with me. Okay. So you normal here, or just 2 warriors is all we're going for. 2 warriors. Link into Isolde. Isolde effect to add this. Again, we're gonna send 4. So we're gonna send 1, 2, 3 metal silver just because we can, because we don't know if we're going to get to send it with Roland. So send there, summon here, right? So then here and here pretty much become our Hulk, kind of in a way, right? Beyond becomes practically Hulk. Add here. We're going to go ahead and banish the 2 warriors that we added. To go ahead and add Phoenix Blade. Scale, and then we're going to do a good old Triff summon here. Triff, affect a Crusader, destroy itself. We're gonna summon here, and we're gonna add ourselves this, and then we get to add ourselves right here. All right, so this is what we got, and we pitch this. Special, effect to add back this. So now, if I activate Black Garden, so it's right here. This is where you gotta be smart. You keep the tuner. Do you do this right here? And do we make Sprint? I think Sprint's actually quite an insane card too. I put mine up actually literally today because I was like, so you make Sprint. Deck still cooking with Noodle gone? Ain't no way. There's a will, there's a way, Luxray. And then we send Doppel. So we do that. And then... Alright, 1 second, chat. Sorry about that, guys. House is kind of empty, and my dog was about ready. There's a squirrel that's been harassing my dog, and I just don't want you guys to have to listen to it barking. So we go here to Sprint. Sprint will send Doppel, so we already did that, okay? Effect of this, to go ahead and go here. To go ahead and summon back out here. All right, so here we are. We still have this. This is important. We gotta figure out when to use this. Synchro here for Metal Marcher. We get 2 tokens. And Metal Marcher gets to bring back nothing. Marcher gets to bring back nothing. Okay. So maybe that's not the route. The only other route is we do like, but like what's the point? Yeah, so maybe we Makonko here, bounce this back to hand, summon out the Hurrah, Hooray, whatever. Summon out Hooray, and then Hooray will grab us Fire Dance. So this is our hand right here. There we go, right? It does have some of the most committed communities, my man, but also it has some of the most toxic community I've ever seen too. So this is what we get to. I mean, do we dare go? No, we can't. There's no point because we don't have a tuner yet. So like we go here, here for. So like, do we dare do here? This will fall off for pitch. If pitch increases its level by 1, it becomes a 5. 5 and 2 is 7. Power tool. Doppel, we get 2 tokens. 2 tokens. And then we get ourselves Cache Cat. Why bounce the tuner and not the link? Oh, bro, you're actually right. Because we're locked into level 2s, right? So we can bounce back the Sprint. We'll run through this again. Sato, we'll run through this again, okay? We'll do it again, but let's keep the cooking going. So then we go ahead and we will reveal 3 Durandal. Durandal will grab us the Oliver here. You right, you right. Thanks. This is why I'm doing this on stream, so you boys can help me here. Pitch, I guess technically. Now, are we locked into and go power too early? Technically, you're right. And then does this lock us in if another monster? No, we're not even locked in, bro. So technically speaking, we could go into Apollosa with this because we're not locked into level 2s or anything, link summon wise, right? So just technically, right? So we can banish Isolde, and we can banish Oliver. To add back this. Go here. Pitch this. Oliver and Token become. See, I knew I took it out. I knew I did. This is why we wait. Yeah, I'm not locked into anything at all. Nothing. Go into this. Right, and then this right here will bring back out Doppel. And then maybe from we go here for Marshall. Marshall effect. Bring back here. We're wildin', we're wildin'. We're trying to free range here, boys. We can go effect of this. We can reduce this by 2, but we don't want, see. Well, wait a second. So reduce by 2, this, that'll put me at level 2. So let's see here. If we reduce this by 2, this becomes a 5. Then like maybe here? Into Charles. And then here. Into Roland. We get 2 tokens. One, 2. Damn, could we make... Martia on 1? So Marshall on 1. So yeah, so we go this make Marshall a 1. Oh, but see, since we decided, so yeah, I'm trying to continue on and get into like a, foresee into like an Appaloosa play, but once we Marshall, or no, once we Shaman, we're locked. So technically, we could go, dang. 5, technically this is 3, 4. Is the Tum and Soakin summoning mandatory? You can, so technically I don't have to. So then I can like fire this off. Send back out this, and then here for Baron. So if you want to play Shaman, you can just bounce the Link. Yeah, so that's right. So I was hyper thinking that we could also make an Appaloosa. So you're right, we just bounced the Link. So let's run this back then. Let's run it all back. We got time. I got plans at 7, but we got time. My next deck's gonna be huge, so don't judge me. You guys cook it for real. We're trying, man. Trying to keep it simple without playing so many damn bricks. So we go here. I like Doppel. I think Doppel works well with the deck. I've always liked Doppel in the deck. So here we go. Right here. Effect to add. The Crusader, because that's what we are here at Team ZOG. Then we send 4. We send 1, 2, 3, and then Metal Silver. Go here, summon out Ignis. Because I always forget. Divine Sword. Banish 2. We go ahead and go here for our Hulk effect. SW is so nice for it, and Sprint and Garden seems like a must-have too. I mean, like, yeah. So it's just Gamma Seal and Waterfront do a lot, but it feels less like Infernobles that way. You know what I mean? So I pay 12, and that's time in the round, and I cry. Go here. Yeah, I mean, it's still, but the pin cards aren't too bad. Like, at least you're playing Fire Warriors, right? Pendulum summon out here. Effect here. We grab here, and of course, summon out Maiden. I guess, and also Maiden looks really cool too. Like they kind of all feel like they fit, right? So we summon here. Effect of Maiden Pitch. To grab Black Garden. Activate Garden. I almost put that next to Link here for Sprint. Sprint effect to go ahead and I goofed already. Special this when you have the when you have out the the Ignis, so that we can do that. Send Doppel right there. Then effective Garden, bring back Doppel. Then we can go Meccano, bounce this back. Like you advised, but we were in too deep. We were deep in the sauce before. I do this, that'll add us that. Then we go here for Power Tool. Power Tool effect, reveal 3. It does, yeah. Their arts are beautiful. And like, if you really like the Bakonko stuff, like this stuff feels like it fits. Like Fire Dance, really cool. So we're right here. We technically can make Savage here, right? Go here. Savage can equip the, I think Beyond has more attack, doesn't it? Nope, is old. For 2. Then we can go Durandal. Add this. Banish 1. Oh wow, maybe we can't do that. Well, I guess we could. We just do this instead. Banish 2 for Blade. How long did it take you to learn this? I'm still learning, my man. Still learning. Pitch. Synchro here for this. We get 2 tokens. This comes back. Now, nothing yet, my man, nothing yet. I guess technically with the new Makonko stuff, they did kind of get like a little boost, because this stuff is actually quite insane. So let's see here. I can go here for, let's see here, we'll go Token and Marcher for Cupid. Now I can become level 7. Or I become level 1 because of the tuner. So if I become level 1, go here for here. That'll grab us Cachet, and that'll bring back out here. I practice Infernoble Knight deck that I built for like 2 weeks for getting a decent board. Reduce it to... Yeah, reduce... Yep. There we go. We're on the same page. Bring this out. Do I go... I feel like if I go here... I could technically go... I think Shaman just summons 1. Up to 4 level 2 non-tuners. Yeah, that's all I got. So we go here. We could go here for Roland. Roland effect. Cachet Cat can fire off at any moment, but we gotta be very careful with how we use Cachet Cat. I could go into Riser Dragon. I go like here. Into Riser. I could technically trigger Doppel. Yeah, trigger Doppel, summon 2 tokens. If I summon it up here, effect reduce this. Synchro here for a Herald, and then here for a Charles. Yeah. I mean, there we go. That was like 1 card. You can, but then you start getting into like some crazy stuff. You could use Garden Rose, but then it just kind of like makes the combo line a little bit different. Like now, like look, we have like all this like extra deck space now that we didn't use, which is kind of nice. So 2 warriors can get us to Charles Herald Savage like used to, right? I mean, like that's Arclight's so good against like cards like Droplets because it makes them they can't pitch monsters from their hands. And then of course, since we know that we're gonna get to Roland, we can in phase Roland effect, send add Gearfried, Charles. Well, actually, hold up. Oliver equipped. Charles effect. We pick up Metal Silver, and we end up picking up Oliver. So literally 2 cards, 2 warriors get us to a crazy kind of thing, and we're still not going too far out of the realm of what we're currently using. Playing it into... Yeah, you are right there. Excuse me, guys, gotta crack a cold one. All right. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. I shouldn't say we have all that extra deck room because like I'm literally playing like the 2 cards in the red sleeves are technically, so we have like we still have some flex space. And we don't know like other combo lines, right? Like really. We don't. Okay, let's go ahead. I need 3 cards in my hand to achieve that combo in my deck. So that's kind of nutty. We're going to run it back to make sure we did everything correctly, though. Because we want to make sure that we're doing it correctly. And you know what? Just for the sake of everyone's always like, oh, he's going to show connector, and we'll just do these 2. So special, we go here for Isolde. Isolde effect on summon. This right here is probably the most fragile point of the entire combo. That's also why I believe you have to play 3 Ignis, because like if you open Ignis and they end up doing something to this, at least if you open, you still technically place 3, 6, 7 copies of Crusader, right? Add this, effect of this. We're gonna go ahead and send 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you really think about it, it's almost no different from when we had Auroradon and stuff. It's not entirely too different. So we go here. We turn this into Beyond. So like we go Isolde into Beyond. Beyond's Hulk. Effect, pay 12, add this. Activate. Pindaru Trish Summon here. Before I forget, Divine Sword, Banish 2. Crusader effect. We add ourselves Renaud. And then we summon out one of the bricks in the deck. So this is either this card can either be classified as Cult Wing or Despot. It did. So Auroradon made it way less complicated. You are absolutely correct. And then we go here, pitch. So Auroradon or Despot. We add Blackguard. And then something else. So like people are gonna be like, well, this card's a brick, but this card isn't. Fire Warrior, normal summon it. Instead of sending water, you send fire. And the combo probably just changes a little bit. And then Cache Cat, like literally we could use Cache Cat right now if we wanted to. But we go here. Then we go ahead and Don't Be a Dingus, special Renaud. Grab back this. Woohoo! Activate Auroradon, or activate Auroradon. Activate Black Garden. My boy Sprint. Sprint will send. Doppel. They get a token. Garden destroys a token. Summon it back. Bounce this back to the extra deck. Summon out this. And then that'll allow us to grab ourselves the Fire Dance, which, look at this card, guys. It just really looks... They just work so well. You're right. I love the design. They just kind of work really well with Infernoble. Like, it feels like we're not playing too far off the beaten path, right? So like you said, we do this right here. Or do we do this wrong? No, we make a power tool. Power tool effect. We grab Durandal. Durandal will grab us this. Then we turn these two here into... Where'd it go? Did I already use it? No, it should be here. Oh, huh. There it is. Go into power tool. No, wait, I'm blank space. Sorry, guys. We go into Savage. Savage will grab Beyond the Pendulum. 2 counters. Then that way we can actually do Banish. This should be in the extra deck. Banish for this. So everything's still going fluidly. So you're just playing 3 Makonko cards, right? Even thought about adding our side nanny. I am just playing. I'm playing 2 equips, 1 fire. And I tried my best. I tried the ritual spell and it seemed like it does enough, or it just makes hands more clunky. So then we go ahead and go here, pitch here. Go here for Marcher, right? That's right, we go for Marcher. Marcher to bring back this. And then we make 2 tokens. Finally use the Makonkos. You're right, my man, John. You're right. We go here for Cupid. Reduce Cupid. Cupid and this go into Shaman. Shaman will bring back Doppel, and we get the cat. Then we go Fire Dance. Bring about Hare. Go into our boy Roland. Roland effect during the end phase. We go here for Riser. Doppel will give us 2 tokens. And then, of course, the 2 tokens and the Riser become Chuck. Kashe Cat, target Oliver, special summon itself. There we go. That's the standard combo. Oliver equipped. In phase Roland. Send Durandal, add the Gearfried. In phase Charles. Pick up Metal Silver. And grab Ogier. So a standard 2 warriors gets you to this. The same old Infernoble combo. So I don't think we did anything out of order. Or did anything like illegal, right? Nothing locked us. We got locked into synchros, but that's okay because we knew, yeah. So the main deck Roland, I kind of like it, right? I kind of think like if there's some ways, like if the deck could just make Charles without getting to X deck Roland, you would add Roland off of his ult, so during their turn you quick effect, pop. I think that's really cool. It's almost like that's the idea they had with it, but then they decided against it. They're like, let's just give him a synchro monster to climb into. But yeah, like right here, that's kind of nutty. Really nutty. Quick effect to pop. Literally, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't think we did anything illegal. We literally just... Yeah. See, dude, this is why I wanted the stream. This is why I wanted the stream. So that we could keep, so we could all, like, band together. Because, like, the one build the Giant Franco's build, which maybe his has changed now, right? Maybe his has changed. But it just seemed like it played, like, a lot of extra loops to get to the same board. Yeah, his, like, you ended on Charles Barron, hand looped for 1 or 2 or something like that. Pretty solid. Sweetness. All right, well, let's actually, I'm pretty solid on that, so let's go ahead and put in the cards, take out the cards we're not using for the combo, and get them in there. So I have thought on Power 2 Brave, but I just feel like I just prefer Charles. Charles just does way more. In my opinion, Charles just does way more than what Power Tool Brave can do. All right, so let's see here. We need this, we need this, we need this, this. Sprid needs to come there. We're not making Skull Dread anymore, so Sprid can come back in. Skull Dread can go out. I'm not making Trishula. So, hey yo Wowzers, how you doing, my man? So literally, if we think about all the flex spots that we really have, like if the combo's standard, we use all these cards right here. We have 3 flex spots we haven't used. I haven't found any scenario. Oh, excuse me, this is supposed to be right here. So we have 2 flex spots that we haven't used. 40 card smells, 40 card. But I'm sure Baron could come up. I don't know about the Sorrow Cat. Because it seems like what this just did beats around having to use Sorrow Cat. I mean, maybe there's a different line where we do use Sorrow Cat. Let's try it. I think I see it too. If you play Garden Rose Maiden to resurrect the Riser, I mostly am able to end on Savage, Brave, and Charros. Ho ho ho. I can't find a way to get the Herald as well. I know the Garden Rose Maiden, I actually have it right here. I know that she like banishes the sun back that. And I would probably, but like, see that's where like Franco's list, and the list that I played before, like started getting like more, there's like more steps for something that you don't need, I guess. Let's do a quick test hand. And see where we get us here. I might look up and I actually might buy Collector Rare Renaud's and Collector Rare Zolds. Deck deserves it. Deck has been one of my favorite decks since I picked it up. And also, when we should got a Collector Rare Charles. That's what we should have done. Could you imagine myself in Collector Rare? Being quite crazy. Alright, so Metal Silver, Oliver, Gearfried, called by Doppel. So this hand is perfect. Hand is very, so before people are like, this hand's garbage, it's really not. Normal. Pitch this, summon, 2 Warriors, we go combo. Technically, it's Nibiru proof. Honestly, banish this, summon out this, and then when we link into his old, this can equip here. So like technically, this hand is Nibiru proof. But we'll shuffle up. I want to get like a more standard hand. I'm gonna try another hand. This hand is also playable. Because again, we go here. What if you go metal and use the tokens for a Zold? Bro, I don't know. No, that's a good question. I mean, let me pitch here. Summon this. We make Isolde. Isolde effect on summon. And see, like, take note, guys. If they Imperm Ash this right here, we are still so... Excuse me. We're not that great if they end up stopping the summon effect. Sadly, we're not. But if they Ash her first effect add, we're good, because we still have Chalice here. Effect to send. So now we got to be careful with what we send. Oh, yeah, because we had to use Oliver early on, so that means we got to be... This is gonna make the combo be a little bit different. 2... 3... 4. This is gonna make the combo line be a lot different. Yeah. Ignis. Banish 2 to add back the Phoenix Blade. Go here for Beyond the Hulk. Beyond the Hulk's effect, we take 12. Add this. Activate. Activate. Technically, we could fire off Chalice here. And add another... We could add Oliver. Pendulum summon 1. Crusader effect destroy itself. Summon here. Add herself this. If you get the Renaud, it works out. Yeah, we get Renaud. And then, of course, we pitch here, add Garden. Garden. Special, because we open this, we get this back. Go here for almost goofed. Sprint, give him a token, dump the Doppel, use Black Garden to revive it. Yeah. We're just gonna combo a little bit differently. Yeah, I did. I thought about... I should have Pendulum summoned it out, but I'm glad I didn't now. And since I already opened, there's not really other... Like, Alstolfo's a solid extender, that's why I decided to play another one. Play it at one, test it at one, because it's a solid extender if you already get the run through the names. But anyway, so we get to here. However, we have not used Durandal, right? So I guess Makonko, bounce back. We'll be getting that anyway through the line. We grab a Hira. Power tool effect. I would grab Durandal. So yeah, this makes this interesting. We go here. Do I dare go Sorrowcat? Because we're trying to see if we can use Sorrowcat, right? Sorrowcat. Get 3 here. Use a token in this. For pitch. Pitch effect. Oh wait, pitch effect, I get to, excuse me, steps. I get to use the effect to increase or decrease, so I can become a 7 or I can become a 1. If I become a 1, I can go here, here, and go there, there. Or I can just go right into Savage. But this, yeah, let's make it a 1. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, grab Sorrowcat. This will bring out Doppel. And then we can put back Cupid Pitch for Sorrow Cat. This for Roland. I get 2 tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe still thinking, because that might not be the right play. Right, so we do Sorrow Cat. Jeez Louise. Right here can be a set. Right here can be Baron. We're gonna go right here for Charles, technically. Charles. Then go right here for Roland. I get 2 tokens. And then technically I still have Fire Dance. Let's see, I reduce this guy's level by technically on Fire Dance, make 8. Oh boy. See, this is where you get deep, guys. You get deep. If I Fire Dance, bring this back. I can make a Savage. I technically haven't used Durandal yet. I don't know what we could grab Fire Warrior-wise to make this a little bit better here. I've kind of run out of my tunas. So maybe we grab Flint Lady. I don't think that's the right move. Seems to be less value. What if you go Herald first? So let's back it up then, right? We'll keep the Herald so we have it in hand. So we know that we got... We'll back it back up to this point right here. We got these. So we go Herald first. We can go Cupid Pitch again, technically. Herald first, we get 2 tokens. You're right, you're right. And then the 2 tokens and this become this effect, Fire Dance. Right here. Into Savage. The Savage effect, we can grab... We haven't even used his ult this time, so we can actually equip his ult to it. Give it more attack. There, and like right there. Dang, so that's like... So Sorrow Cat does have his place, man. Dang, I love this deck. Whoa! Deck's crazy. The goo. The goo. And we haven't even used Cache Cat. We haven't used this. We have 4 cards left in hand. And again, guys, it's... However, I don't know if we have... well, actually, hold up now. Do we have any way to pitch? No. Infernoble Knight. We had to use that. So I guess our inboard. I think you could have gone 1 more monster. You think I could have got out another monster? I mean... Maybe I could have. Maybe I could have gone farther. If you had Ogier instead of Oliver and pinned a level 4 non-tuner. Yeah? Ogier would have been a good call. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Sorrow Cat. I'm glad we're actually able to use her. I kind of like her. I think she's a really cool card, so I'm actually kind of happy. Here. I wonder what we do with the anti-nib combo that the deck has. Ogier plus Durin. Speaking of Ogier. So like, this used to be an anti-nib combo, right? So we normal summon effect, right? We send Gearfried. We assume they have nib. We go Durandal, Durandal. To add right here, special, add the gear, banish summon Gearfried over here, link into his old, link here into his old his old's effect on summon. This. Oh, so we forgot to equip here. Gotta make sure we don't equip here. Yeah, I actually am just gonna put this. I am gonna put this right here, so that my zones are all gonna be all correct here. 1 second, guys. We're gonna see if we can get. Oh no, because yeah, there's no point. Effect ascend. 1. 2, 3, 4. I just don't know. We're doing it at the anti-Nibiru line. So, Ogier plus Durandal was always an anti-Nibiru. So we're gonna see what we can do without going this route without having it, right? So we go here because now our combo can't be Nibiru. So that's the entire point of trying this right here. Beyond the Pendulum. So for those who can't see it. Add Phoenix. I guess right now would be a point because now we can't respond with Gearfried. But Pendulum Summon out here. We can now. Effect to destroy itself. So we can't grab this. So we gotta grab Oliver because we need the level 1 stuff. And we forgot to do the one thing we're supposed to do. Grab that. Okay. We're gonna summon out Maiden, pitch. Yeah, Black Garden. Activate Black Garden. Go here for Sprint effect. Give him a token. There we go. This card's in my hand here. Black Garden. Ah, I see something that that has come up. It's almost impossible to do it this way. That sucks. I mean, the only other thing I could really do, I mean, this is like situational, right? Yeah, but the Nibiru, the anti-Nibiru line has to be that route. But then the combo's not Nibiru proof. You know what I mean? If we add Flint, we're still fine, because then this isn't here, and we just combo like we normally do. But the point is having this here to see what we can do under a Nibiru, under this type of circumstance. I think the only thing I can do... Let's see here. So I guess, all right, so let's hypothetically speak here. Gear free negates Nibiru, right? We can go Oliver effect, pitch this. This time, because we can send an equip spell or a fire monster from hand or field. Because then Gear free served its purpose. So there we go. We can go ahead and synchro here for a 3. Bring this back 2 tokens. And then if they have it nibbed, you can then just use the Oliver to sack off the Ogier, and then you can equip it later on. I mean, if they literally hold the nib this long, good on them. Good on them. So we go here. I think we do same thing we've been doing. Reduce its level. Effect to add the Cache Cat. Bring it back to this. We don't play any 6s, so we kind of have to do this route here. Here. We get 1 token, 2 tokens. Ogier and this. Into effect near the end phase. Effect of this, target this. Make it, now this is level 2. Then we go here for a 7. Power tool effect, reveal 3. Technically speaking, we probably shouldn't have sent this. That should have been like we should have known better. So technically speaking, this should be in there, and we could have sent. We sent a Durandal already? What was the 4 I sent? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess I'd have to have sent like Living Fossil. Yeah, so we just had to send Living Fossil to keep this in deck, then reveal these. And then, like, as you can see, now, depending what we hit, we'll just show it randomly real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. We get that. That's actually the best card we could have got. But then, since this is reduced, these right here become Charles. So again, technically, I mean, we really don't have much more we can do after that. But under an anti-Nibiru law, you still get to Charles Herald, which is still more than enough in some cases. Interesting. It's just trying to remember. I guess you gotta just see those lines before. Because I didn't see those lines. Deck's kind of nuts, guys. Deck's kind of crazy. Deck is really just kind of nice. Yeah, not gonna lie. So that was nib proof. I wonder if we play, do we have room for... I think we technically have one more flex spot, don't we? Right, like we use, right? I guess Baron is just kind of just sitting there. Baron and Sorrow Cat. But I guess, like, if you get a lot of free form, like, Sorrow Cat's really good. Right? I wonder. That is, it's insane, guys. Like, that's pretty flippin' nuts. I mean, again, just 2 warriors. And then by playing Herald, that gives us something like, see, that would mess everything up too. That would mess everything up as well, because you have to Renaud early. But I mean, like, would it kind of mess everything up? Because we were able to... Yeah, I think if we talk about, like, sometimes this deck can have, like, a 3-card anti-nib line. If you open something like this. And a way to Renaud. So, like, this right here used to be an anti-nib line, because you could summon this. Summon out the Dolphin. Or if you have, you know, red layer, special Flint, special this, pinch something you need, and then like right here on the 5th summon you made Herald. And then right here's 2 warriors to go and try and combo. Which is still pretty good. Omega's really good. I think if I'm gonna rip a card, I'd only want to play Omega if I can like rip 2 cards, and I just don't see any consistent way of getting to DDR enough to justify playing it. But we'll try and run it back. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can only rip 1. If you don't have access in this list right now, I have no way to get to Durandal for sure. And so there's no way to rip 2 consistency like it used to be. Like they used to be like lines where you could rip 2 just by doing anything. But like right here, like check out this hand. Like this hand's actually kind of insane. We can play without our normal. We can play with our normal. Pretty crazy. Yeah, but how, so if I'm only playing 1 DDR there and Power Tool is at random, there's no guarantee to get it off the reveal, is what I'm getting at. So you're not guaranteed to rip 2, you're only guaranteed to rip 1. And I think Omega's really good when you're able to rip 2. For sure. Like, for sure rip 2. Try, my goodness. And I feel like we just... I don't even know the correct... like, this hand's actually really good. Like, literally, we just have 2 ways to play. Like, our first is old, gets stopped, or anything like that. We can make a second is old. Normal effect. If they literally hit it, Flint Lady comes out, and we still just keep playing. Or, you know, we could have specialed here. Regardless, effect, then we pitch red layer. Look at the hand, Rip and Ash. Is old effect on summon. Add Crusader. Effect, we get to pay 4. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll send Living Fossil. That's true, but isn't Power Tool like a flex point where you can decide where you take? Yes, to an extent, but since we're not playing multiple names of DDR, which you technically could, I'm sure there's space we could make to play more places of it, then technically you could turn the Power Tool into any level 8 you want. So like if you guarantee to play 3 DDR, you could definitely pivot into a Rip 2 off of Omega, 100%. Banish 2. There we go, into right there. Effect add. Ignis. Activate. Pendulum summon out 1. Crusader effect. And like even looking at it, like right, like if they end up nibbing us like here, because I will include the effect here. Picture this. So like even like if they try to nib us here, which right here would be a good spot to nib us because we could potentially threaten a savage right here if we wanted to. If they did nib us, we literally can still like even push further ahead because of because we can summon Gearfried. Gearfried can grab it, or summon Gearfried, summon Renaud. Renaud grab us back the water. Water can summon out the 4, and then Renaud can be able to special summon out, go into like we could just continue on through a nib, honestly through here, which is pretty interesting. Activate. Go here for Sprint. Sprint Ascend. They get a token. I goofed already. Summon that out when you have Ignis out. So you get this. Garden to bring back Doppel. Here we go. Bounce this back to the extra deck. Summon out Hera. Hera won't get us an additional card because we opened it, but that is okay. Hera. Then yeah, see like right here. We make Power Tool. Power Tool effect. So like if we play 3 of this, or we could actually reveal, so we'll reveal 3. Durandal effect, grab us Oliver. This goes here. Banish here for this. Synchro here for Savage. Savage will grab the Beyond the Pendulum for 2. Pitch here. Go here for 3. 2 tokens. This comes back. This and this for pitch. Pitch reduce its level to 1. Shaman effect. Bring back Doppel. We grab the Cache Cat. We then can fire off the Fire Dance. Bring back out. Fire Dance of this and this. Go into Riser. Wait. Go into Roland. Roland effect during the end phase. Roland and this. Riser. Doppel gives us 2 tokens. Then Riser and 2 tokens. From our boy Chuck. Cache Cat target to reduce. Right there we go. But then, are you playing Infernobles at the moment, or are you just trying to figure out how to improve them? I'm just trying to figure out how to improve them at the moment. Probably will play them, especially after all this has just happened. Like, this is kind of nutty. This is nutty. As long as this deck can still put this up plus a soft lock. Pretty bonkers. I definitely would like to fine-tune my list a little bit better. Because I think I'm at 40 cards flat. And like, there's definitely some things I can cut. Maybe cutting Gearfried down, which I hate to cut. I hate to cut Gearfried down to anything. But I know I could potentially run a smaller, like, I play 3 red, 2 flint. Maybe I do 2 red, 1 flint. And then I can cut down, like, gear free to 1, so that'll leave me, like, 3 spots for flex spaces. I do want to play tactics. I'm okay with a 42 card list, but then, like, I still just have space, like, I need to kind of, like, tinker with and play. Fool around with, I guess. You know, like, I would like to play, like, droplets and stuff like that in the main. Plus, like, if you get into, again, with Baron being a flex spot kind of, if you get into, like, hand looping and stuff like that, like, if you rip 2 with Baron, and then, like, or no, you take it to tactics early, because tactics in this deck is nuts, because, like, you literally can see their hand and bait them to do something, so, like, you literally look at their hand, rip another card, excuse me, do something, bait their hand trap, so that's 2 cards out of their hand. Tactics, take a 3rd card out of their hand, and then right there, if you can still combo into Omega, you rip the final 2 cards in their hand. Are hand traps even playable in this deck? I would always play Imperm if I could. I just think for, like, they're all fire, right? Like, for the most part, they're all fire. I think the deck is literally supposed to be played as straight gas. I think fitting in hand traps and stuff like that really kind of lower your ceiling. I think 1 card can get you to this. So, like, in theory, this 1 card, it's going to take them opening, like, multiple hand traps. So, like, if your hand gets bogged down by, like, even 2 hand traps, I'd say, you just limit your chance to what you can do and play through it. Yeah, and, like, still, right here, like, we still can fire off Gear Freed. We can banish this. Oliver to equip. In phase roll-in effect, we get to send EDR, add this back. In phase Charles, pick up Metal Silver, and then grab Ogier. So, I mean, like, even now, deck's pretty wild. We have insane follow-up in the form of Renaud. Yeah. Insane follow-up. Yeah, man, just straight gas. Like, we don't care how many hand traps you open. We're gonna try and just plow right through them all. But yeah, that's the board, right? Do you play the shuffle guy? I don't. What's the shuffle guy? Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Magiist. Is he that level 8 synchro for them? Oh, no, I know you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, if he gets sent to grave, draw, shuffle 3, draw 2. Or shuffle 3, draw 1. I do not, because he's kind of hard. Like, if he had a way to special summon himself, maybe, but he's just kind of stuck in the hand. Man, Imperium, I want to check something real quick. Imperium had like these Warlord mats I really wanted to get, and I missed out on them because, you know, life falling apart, all that kind of joy. So I want to go ahead and see if I can find them real quick. Jeez, Benetti. Their stuff on eBay is expensive. So let's see here. Go to the shop. Yeah, see right here. Missed this one. Missed this one. Missed this one. These things sold out so fast. And I wanted one of these. I like the color. really wish I'd have got him. Beautiful playmat, dude. And I missed out on it. Shame on me. Another dragon head, so 2 dragon heads. Oh, the dragon from the other side, probably. Upside down, yeah, never mind. Beautiful playmat. Really kicking myself in the nuts that I missed it. Seconds, let's see if they have any in the seconds department. I would even take a sold out. 2 available. Dang, that's sucks. I would have definitely got that one. Oh well. Shame, shame. Everyone just thinks this deck's dead. I'll probably go to my locals and really test it out. I actually worked like the next 2 times our locals goes on, so that kind of sucks, but maybe I can hit remote dual locals or something. All right. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Like just one good day of testing, right? One solid day of testing, and I'm able to do what the deck should do with just 1 card. No more bricks, or I shouldn't say no more bricks, because the deck will always have bricks. And I believe the bricks for this deck is Garden and Doppel. However, if you open Doppel, guys, it's an easy pitch off of the Maiden to grab the Garden, and then you still just combo the same way. I don't count her as a brick. She's a Fire Warrior. So worst case scenario, she's a normal summon. And then the equip spells are like, like for the most part they're okay. Don't know. What does chat think? What are you guys thinking over there among the screens? Doppel's kind of okay if you have Oliver. Yeah, Doppel is really kind of okay. Play some classical music for us here. Put you guys to sleep. Again, even this hand that seems perpetually bad is still decent. Normal. Pitch, look at hand, living fossil, combo. You can do a weird route, but it works. Yeah, essentially what you just need, there's like a few parts in the combo you need. You need 2 warriors to get the combo started. And then you just need Doppel in the grave to get the search, or to be reborn off of Blackguard, and then it just goes straight away. I wonder how much... Bro, I bought so many cards, and I completely forgot to use my TCG Player affiliate link. I'm so sick of myself forgetting that. Yeah, I'm all down for this classical, but I thought I was supposed to be more upbeat. Hang on, guys. We're going to go here. I want to check something real quick. How much is the CR? 34, so 90 bucks for 3 of them. Not too bad, 100 bucks. Does anyone have 3? No, not really. That's pretty cool. All right, and then we go is old comes first. You're right. So about $200. $200 and you can get, that's 140. So maybe $300 and you can kind of get the, I can get the cards I need to be collector rare. Oh, there's that new Stardust Sync run, isn't there? Is that it? Or I sell Stardust, right? How much is this card? This card's actually quite insane. $40, gee Louise. But it is a sync, it is like a one card Charles in a way. Like you make it, you can make Charles. It itself is not a tuner, right though? Yeah, so I mean, yeah, technically, dang. Oh, that's pretty cool. Insane. Kind of insane, chat. Kinda insane. Excuse me. Pretty bonkers. Well, chat, I only got a little bit more time to keep going. So let's see here. If anyone wants to see any more combo or test hands. Anyone have any questions, now would be the time to ask me. Because the deck is nice. It's fire. And again, guys, like, some of you guys are gonna be like, oh, well, I take that back. There is another brick in the deck that we forgot about, and it's Maiden, so totally forgot that. But like, even like Ignis, man. Ignis is not a brick, because Ignis plus like Red Layer plus Ignis. Ignis plus Flint Lady. Ignis plus Renaud. Like, everything like works. How are your arms? Bro, I am so, my arms are okay. Like here, my arms are good. Bro, it's, oh, everything else. All matches are playable in your opinion, and water scoops. Hero Kid possible in this build. Hero Kid is, you don't really want to touch Hero Kid. You can do some crazy sprite stuff with it, but I think it's just too bricky because of the 3 names. I think this deck going first could probably beat any board. You know, any deck that opens average, its first turn board can really set up, and it's really hard to beat. I actually say the soft lock, Herald, Savage, and Charles is more than enough to beat almost any deck. Now, playing second, the deck does have like a lot of gas, so like, but again, you need Kashtira going for, like, if you didn't draw no side deck cards, for your 6th card, you rip a card and it doesn't help you, Kashtira would be kind of rough. Kashtira would be pretty rough, honestly. But, because you got to think of immense smells. If you're playing 3 Hero Kid, that's 3 Hero Kids that take up spots. And then, like, if any of them are in your hand or 2 of them are in your hand, you're just kind of like, it's a rough day. But yeah, let's do a little bit more minutes. We can quickly just do another test hand to see what would happen here. Connector, full combo. 3. Literally a jacked hand. Kinda. I mean, I say it's jacked in the sense of what it is, but it's I mean, it's kind of jacked actually. So like, you normal here, if this meets Ash, you can just Arbor Quest it away. Arbor Quest it, yeah. And this card says, yeah, so this card doesn't actually, if I read that right, so like, if say they Ash this, you bounce this to the hand, summon her out, add the Fire Dance. And this right here says that this equipped card cannot be destroyed by card effects. Yeah, you switch something to do, equip this card to that. Doesn't say anything else, right? So then you can banish this. Summon Gearfried. Equip this. Special this. Add back this. Combo. Yeah. That's kinda crazy. And then like we go Azul, we have Gearfried established. Really, really kind of insane. And then like we can start doing like some other crazy combo routes. This needs to be here, never put it there. Some crazy combo routes after that. Because it's old. We go Isolde, add, dump, pendulum. Yeah. We lose a little bit, so maybe the inboard's more like Gearfried. I'm predicting maybe Gearfried Charles, Gearfried, maybe just Gearfried Savage. But still, like our hand was fragile, but allowed us to play through it in this one scenario here. Let's just do it. Let's just try it. I got a little bit of time. Go here. Effect to add. This. Effect send 4. 1, 2, 3. 4. Summon here. Go into Beyond. To Infinity and Beyond. Beyond add us to Ignis. Banish these two. For Divine Sword. Pendulum Shogun. Here, Pendulum out 1. Ignis effect. Not even Ignis. We've already used Renaud, so like we grab Oliver. Summon out this. Effect of this, we pitch this. That Black Garden. I mean, like, really, we're kind of just, we have endless possibilities. Here into Sprint. Sprint to dump. Give our opponent a token. Black Garden, bring back out the token. And through this, like, right, we can go here, pitch this, because we already opened it. If we need to, but I don't think we need to do this yet. Technically we can do this. Bring her out. This and this. There's no point in making Power Tool, because we already used it. So, like, literally we can go here. Wait a second. Gotta think. I think I actually see a way we can get to Charles and Harold through this. Go into... Maybe we actually do dump, actually. So let's see here. It's a 7 to more to make it a 3. I need to dump a 4. So we go here, dump a 4. So then we go to 5. No, I don't think that's the route. So we don't dump. I think we just go here for Chuck. We get 2 tokens. Here, here, summon. Yeah, we have a way. Like, we go here in the token for this effect to bring back out Doppel. And then actually we go here and here. I probably won't actually use the effect of Doppel because we don't have space. Here, effect increase its level till 7. 7 in this into Savage. We go ahead and grab ourselves the Cache Cat for something to follow up with. Equipped Pendulum. Let's go back. Let's go back. We have a level 1, right? We haven't added this yet. So we go, if we leave it alone. So again, like this is all testing, right? So if we left it alone, we go here into Roland, add the cat. Because right now, Charles, we don't have a quick effect on Charles, which I guess is not the end of the world. And I'm sure there's a part where I could have, I think that's the best route. Yeah, I think that's still just the best route to go. Savage. Grab the Beyond. Yeah. So I mean, like through our weakest hand, I wouldn't say our weakest hand, we're able to get 1, 2, and then like, yeah. It sucks that this won't be equipped here, but I mean, it'll be all right. If I see we have this, so like we can actually go all of our effects equipped here. So now like they have to target Phoenix if they can't, and then like in phase, Charles will pick up Ogier, and he will also equip the Durandal. So then during our next turn, we have a really good follow-up. I mean, yeah, Evenly can come through and just kind of wax us, but it is what it is. That was pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to cut the stream here. Hopefully next time I get through, we'll be able to get some games in. But yeah, it's good to be back. Good to be out here streaming again. So just you guys, please remember to stay safe, stay healthy, all that fine jazz. And thank you all for stopping by, and stay tuned for more content and more streams, my guys. So